first reading, I opposed this bill for the following reasons. One, for too long, promises are made to hire D.C. residents after they get the money and they get the tax incentives, and people say we're going to hire district residents, and many district residents feel as though the hiring never takes place. Two, there was never an exact or specific number of D.C. residents that will be hired as we go to give tax incentives. We always have some percentage, and it's very unclear what does that mean for those looking for employment. Three, there was no comprehensive strategy for attracting businesses to the district. In the state of Maryland and the state of Virginia, it's very clear what the incentives are if you want to relocate your business to those particular jurisdictions. And four, it was never really articulated how we got to the $7 million number. So today, I want to introduce this amendment which will make promises a reality by assuring that, one, D.C. residents actually get working before the dollars and tax incentives are released. And that is to say, let me thank the company for working with us, and let me say that as a strong supporter and chair of the Committee on Economic Development, I believe in local residents that live here, that own businesses here, should always have an opportunity to benefit. And in this instance, we will have the president of the company that actually will be living in the District of Columbia, that's from the District of Columbia. And what we want to do is do everything we can to attract companies to the District of Columbia in a responsible way. So in this collaborative working relationship, we were able to get 100 new D.C. residents jobs before the tax incentive kicks in. Two, we were able to reduce the burden to taxpayers in terms of the incentive from $7 million to $6.1 million, which is close to a $900,000 savings. Three, was able to increase the percentage of local business participation. And let me say to a company, the president of a company that's from the district, that is going to be living in the district, understands the importance of that, and increase that from 20% to 35% as it relates to the build out of the new office space, which is roughly up to maybe $4 million that will go to local businesses that will be generated back into our tax base. And finally, this amendment will require a comprehensive strategy submitted to this council in 90 days for attracting businesses to the District of Columbia. What we want to do is not to be in a situation where businesses are unsure what the benefits are. In Maryland and Virginia, in those jurisdictions, they're very clear in terms of, or at least what the base is as it relates to relocating in those areas. And this will allow the District of Columbia to be in that same position. So, Mr. Chairman, I move the amendment.